Welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring. Maddie, I missed you.
I know. I feel everyone's saying like, "Is Maddie back?" And I don't know how long I've been gone at this point.
Girl, you've been gone for like 2 weeks.
Oh no!
Yeah, but I missed you. And guys, we apologize for not being here last week. I was going through some personal things. Maddie was going through it. It was just a time and a half. So, but we're back.
And we're hungover.
Oh, well, we didn't have to tell them all that.
I mean, shit. Also, there could be some lag because Mary decided to get new
Yes.
Wi-Fi, and it's just not the tea. Um,
I had to
so
get new Wi Fi. I didn't have a choice.
could have got faster
Because
Wi-Fi.
okay, you know what? This is supposed to be 5G. So because
What?
we had like an outage in our area. We have Cox. And then like when the outage was done, like it came back, our stuff never came back. So our Wi-Fi never came back on, and we like tried restarting it. I went and talked to Cox customer support, like everything, and they were like, it could be your shit's just old. So
That's
we had to
crazy.
go get a new like router modem thingy. And this is supposed to be 5G. So if it's lagging, I am so sorry. It's not my fault. Blame Walmart because we had to get it from there, or else it would have been like $400 to get it from Cox, and we weren't about to do that. So that is
Damn.
what it is.
I mean, I can't really talk. I have Xfinity, so
Oh, no. I don't know what's better, to be honest, but we have to have Cox where we live.
yeah, let
So
us know in the
it is what it
comments what fucking internet provider is the best. Because Xfinity, like, I'll just lose internet randomly, like at least 2 times a week, and it's really not. Yeah, it is Logan Paul's fault, just so you know.
Yeah.
Like most
True, Kat.
most
True. True,
things
true, 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 true.
in this world.
Tyler said, Maddie, I met my childhood hero, John Cena, Alexa, and Charlotte at Fanatics Fest yesterday. What a sleigh.
I forgot about Fanatics Fest, but that's cool.
It looked pretty cool, actually.
It did look cool.
Yeah, it looked like a good time. I saw Alexa come out with like a little kid and then somebody else, and they were dressed like the Fiend. And
Yeah.
then I think Rhea came out, and then yeah, John came out, a couple other people, but it looks like a good time. But
Oh,
something that is not a good time that I just want to talk about for 5 seconds, and then we won't
here we go.
talk about it. Um, what's happening in the world right now? Just know that the Meet Us in the Ring podcast does not support uh, the Orange Man and everything that he's doing right now. Just making that very, very clear, well known.
I
So
think, yeah.
that's all I have to say about that. And I'm scared for you.
Oh, right. I do live in DC. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out about that. Like I do have I forgot to tell you, some of my coworkers found this show, so I have to kind of watch what I say now. But I was behind the
Mm,
bar last night when I
whatever.
found out, and I was like
Mm-hmm.
totally sober. So sober, like a guy. I'm responsible. You know. And yeah, that was pretty crazy. So that was a crazy way to find out. Like just pouring beer and then you find that out. But DC's a
Yeah,
wild
I was
place
at
right now.
the I was at the SoCal Pro Wrestling show working the merch table when I found out. So immediately went to a place called Smitty's afterwards, and with my brother and a few of his friends, and had 3 White Claws, and somehow that caused me to not be okay this morning.
Getting drunk off 3 White Claws is crazy work.
They were in quick succession, so I
Fair
think that
enough.
that was what the
Fair
problem
enough.
was.
But anyway, I don't want to talk about politics
But
anymore.
anyway, we're
Yeah.
here to we're here to talk about wrestling, more specifically, mostly women's wrestling, except for the Night of Champions. Uh, card only has one women's match as of right now. Don't know if they're going to add another one. Probably not. And to be honest, kind of wish this pay-per-view wasn't even happening, considering where it's about to be. So, but we have other stuff to talk about before we get to Night of Champions predictions. So if that's what you're here for, you better strap in until we get there.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm in a mood right now.
Girl.
I'm in my no F's given era right now. So even though, when am I not usually? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to start by talking about your girl, one of your top girls, Miss Mercedes Moné, aka Thanos, collecting these belts like they're Infinity Stones, because she is up to 6 belts.
Yeah, she won the CMLL Women's World Title.
Yeah, at AEW Grand Slam Mexico, won her 6th title. And I just need to ask you, as the resident Mercedes Moné stan, where does it end? Where?
Hopefully, Tony Storm.
Is this too much?
I think the CMLL women's title was too much. I don't think they should have given that to her. I don't understand why they gave it to her. I'm not lying. I wasn't surprised they gave it to her, but it's like, I don't know. I was like almost disappointed in a way to see that, because it's like, why do you feel the need to give her everything? But I still love her. I just don't think that she needed to win that belt, you know?
Well, everybody in the comments almost everybody seems to be happy with it.
And that's great. Like, I'm not mad about it. I just don't think she needed that championship. But I mean, she's already defending it, so, you know, props.
To me, it's just insane. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a woman with this many titles at one time, and it just blows my mind that, like, she's just collecting them, you know, everywhere she goes. But it's like, on one hand, I'm like, slay, dominate the world. On the other hand, I'm like, all right, sis, we need to share the wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like
instead of having
one person have all these, let's have 6 amazing champions. How about that?
I mean, like, 2 of the belts that she's holding aren't even somebody said this. Like, she has one belt that's technically not even active anymore. That's why I was calling her 4 belts Moné when she was like technically 5, because the Queen of the Southside Championship is retired. The Owen Hart belt isn't a championship, so it's like, I don't know. It's like loose rules around it, I guess.
I just feel like it would be like if Liv Morgan wore the Saudi title, like, if she brought that everywhere, like, if it's kind of pointless, like, she can't even defend it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that was stupid.
I don't know.
They did that.
Would you buy Mercedes Moné Thanos merch if it existed?
No, that's tacky. That's so tacky. Like, I don't even really buy. That's a fun fact. I don't really buy wrestling merch anymore. I haven't seen a good design. I mean, right now, I still wear the stuff I have. Like, I have my Rhea Ripley shirt on right now. But I just feel like there hasn't been good merch, nor have I been incentivized to buy it, which is so funny because, like, I actually have money now. Like, having a full-time job, but like, once it's so ironic to finally actually like have stable income, and then it's like, don't actually want to blow it all on wrestling merch, because I can't wear it to work. So most of the wrestling, where do you guys wear your wrestling merch? I mostly wear mine to bed. Like, I'll wear wrestling tees to bed. But like, I'm not gonna go to the grocery store wearing like, actually, I probably would wear my CM Punk pants to the grocery. I'm pretty sure I have, so never mind. I know, it's so funny. We can never coordinate our shirt.
For me,
like, one day you're wearing it and I'm not.
I know.
And then I'll wear it and you don't. Girl.
That's part of our charm.
Yeah.
That's part of our charm.
Consistency.
No, but I mostly wear wrestling merch obviously to like shows, and then I'll
Mhm.
wear them, you know, I'll wear them to the grocery store if I'm just going really quick. Like I mostly just wear them when I go to shows. Like that's really, I don't know, the only time I
Yeah.
feel that it's appropriate. Like some people be wearing them to Disneyland and stuff, and like, yeah, that's fine. But oh yeah, I see them all the time. People be wearing Yeet shirts and
No, that
John
makes
Cena
sense.
shirts, you know?
Disneyland is nerdy.
Most of the time most of the time it's like, you know, 40 to 50-year-old dads who don't really want to be there,
True.
so they just wear whatever they want.
Very true.
But someone asked, Dre asked, how would a Thanos mini merch even look? Probably an AI photo of Mercedes as Thanos with the belts being the rings. That's what
That
I
sounds
picture in my head.
terrifying. That's so scary.
Just her super jacked.
Yeah, no.
Tariq, nothing's wrong with wearing wrestling shirts. Like if that's what you want to wear. Like I think I don't have enough in rotation to where I could like wear them all the time. Like I'd rather just save them and wear them at shows and things like that. Or like, you know, if I go to some type of wrestling like watch party or like something like that. Like obviously like if I'm going to be watching wrestling, I'm wearing a wrestling shirt. But
Yeah.
most of the time if I'm not, if I'm just like going out to the bar,
Oh my
not
god, I'm
really
not
wearing
doing
it.
that. But also, I don't wear them out in public, like to the grocery. Like, I don't want to wear my Bianca Belair WrestleMania 39 goes Hollywood shirt because, like, I don't want someone to be like, "Oh, you like that?" Like, "Oh, did you go?" Like, I don't want to talk to people, and those shirts are conversation starters, and I'm not trying to start a conversation. So,
Yeah, one time I wore my Bailey shirt, the like tie-dye one, and this guy was just like, that shirt looks so good on you. Like I love that Bailey shirt. I was like,
what?
thanks.
Ew.
I'm like,
Okay.
he was like, oh, because it was at like a SoCal Pro thing. And he was like, you should definitely wear that to the next show. I was like, okay.
Tea. I don't think I ever told
Anyway.
you this, but like the night before I was flying out to Vegas, and my flight was like not early, but I had to get up early to get to the airport. But I had closed up. I was a closer at my job that night. So I got home late and I was up late, like packing. And I went downstairs to do my laundry at like 3 a.m. And I get in the elevator with this dude who's also doing laundry at like 3, and he just looks at me. He's like, "You too?" I'm like, "Yep." And then he sees my shirt. I think I was wearing like one of my CM Punk things or whatever. And he's like, "Oh yeah, WrestleMania. Like that's tomorrow, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm going." And he's like, "What time's the flight?" And we're just doing our laundry together, yapping about wrestling. And I haven't seen him since. I know he lives in this building, so if he's watching this, shout out to my man. But that was hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. This comment from Anthony: can't rock
Okay.
Cody Rhodes merch without looking like a Republican. Oof. Oof. Back to Mercedes though. Yeah, I just feel like the 6 belts is a little much, and I'm hoping that she'll slowly start losing them. Not like I want her to be on like a decline or like, you know, a downward spiral, but I think she needs to share the wealth. And listen, I'm not saying that these are her decisions. It's probably Tony Khan and whoever else, whatever else promotions. But
yeah.
I think we could share the wealth with women who are also extremely talented and deserving of titles. I don't think they need to be all on one person.
And let's not give her the AEW Women's World title.
That too, period. Amen.
No.
Let's talk about Liv Morgan for a second. First of all, those damn tag team titles are so cursed. Every time Liv holds that title, she gets injured, I swear.
Yeah,
And
no.
I am so unbelievably upset because she had just started a storyline with Nikki Bella, and probably it was going to be the Bellas versus Raquel and Liv for the tag titles at Evolution. Maybe, or it could have been a one-on-one match with Liv and Nikki. Either way, do you understand how unbelievably hyped I was for this storyline? Like 2 of my absolute queens.
Well, I feel like it could still happen. Like, I don't think she's gonna be out for that long, right?
it said 3 to 6 months. That's what the reports are
Oh, that sucks.
saying. Yeah. And it's because it's a shoulder injury, which she's already had a shoulder injury. I'm not sure if it's the same shoulder,
Oh,
but
Lord.
I'm not sure. But it's just so like unbelievably frustrating that it was literally just a freak accident. Like she just landed wrong when she was taking the bump, and that's all it was. And Trey is saying it's 6 months. I've seen 3 to 6 months. So hoping for 3 months and not 6 because that'll just be so
sucks.
devastating. And I know people want Roxanne to kind of take over the belt, kind of the way that Piper Niven did with Chelsea Green when Sonya Deville was out, which I'm fine with. I can get on board with it. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. I would, but I'm kind of over those belts, and I kind of just want them to go away.
Mhm.
Like, they're not defending them against other women. Like, there's like no women's
I
tag
know.
teams. Like, just get rid of them, dude. You know?
But not before giving them to Natty and Maxine. Thank you.
Sure.
By the way,
Why
that is a piece of merch that I do want though. The Dungeon Dolls, Maxine and Natty shirts. I can't afford to buy them right now, so maybe eventually, if someone wants to send it to me, let me know.
They made that? Did they make that?
Yeah, they're on WWE Shop.
Let me look. I haven't seen this.
Yeah, look it up. It's really cute. I mean, you know, it's just them on it, and then it says Dungeon Dolls. But I like the color scheme.
Oh, that is cute.
I just think, yeah, right. It's cute. So
$35. What the?
I beg your pardon.
What? That's crazy. Like, even Bianca's newest merch. Like, I'm sorry, Nuz. I know you're here. I don't really like it. That's why I haven't bought it. Like, some of her newer
TJ
shirts.
said he's gonna buy the shirt for me. So period.
Period. Love that. Does Liv have any new merch?
Yeah, I don't know. I have her Cry About It shirt, and I wanted the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour one, but I couldn't justify getting both. So
yeah, I don't know who's $35 for a tee, but they gotta step it up because, like, what the heck? Some of these now, EO's got cool merch though. Shout out to EO,
especially if it's gonna be $35. Like, come on now. That's too much for a t-shirt. But you know, best wishes to Liv Morgan. Hopefully it is a speedy recovery. And it's like deja vu, you know, with her injuries. It just feels like some people just really are more injury prone than others. Like, I feel like it's usually the same people getting injured, but I'm gonna miss her. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do to kind of spin the story. I don't know if Nikki Bella is still gonna be involved, or if they're gonna find a new storyline for her now that Liv is out. I'm just so bummed. I'm so unbelievably bummed.
I know, it really sucks. But it'll I don't know. I was gonna say something comforting, but then I'm like, whatever.
Comfort me, Maddie.
Life goes on, you know.
No. I can. I simply cannot go on.
Oh my gosh.
What's that song? The one by My Heart Will Go On. How does it go? By Celine
the Titanic
Dion.
song?
Yeah. Isn't that called My Heart Will Go On?
Yes, but like you just sang it in a way that it was not meant to be sang. So I didn't recognize what song it was.
I wasn't trying to do karaoke, Maddie. Jeez.
Meet us in the ring karaoke.
Girl, don't test me. Because maybe we'll do karaoke when you're here.
Okay, yeah, that's fun. In person would be fun.
Yeah. I've heard they have like those the like private rooms in San Diego where you can like do karaoke.
That would
you
be
know
fun.
what I'm saying? Maybe we'll do that. We'll talk to Jonathan.
I love how we're straying. Like the fact that the title of this episode is wrestling fatigue and we're just constantly going off topic is really emphasizing the wrestling fatigue.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it now that you've brought it up because
I
I'm
would love
tired, y'all.
to. I don't like, can I be I'm just gonna like be so honest with you guys. I don't give a shit about wrestling right now. Like I don't care. It's so boring to me. Nothing is interesting me right now at all. I'm not excited about anything. And I don't know if maybe it's just due to like some of the personal BS I've had to deal with lately and like the traumatic events I've gone through, but it's like nothing's interesting. Like I feel like we're just, especially in WWE, like WWE is the most boring right now to me because we're just going from effing pay-per-view to paper. Like as soon as we were done, whatever show it was, immediately it was Money in the Bank qualifying matches. And it's like, dude, there's no transition, there's no build up. Like it's almost like going from marketing campaign to marketing campaign. There's no thought put into it. There's no effort put into creative. Like it's just boring. And I have not been making videos because I'm not even watching the show. So like I can't sit there and do like a recap of Monday Night Raw when I'm not even watching that shit. And I will not be watching tonight. I don't care right now. Like I will scroll on, Instagram and see what's happening in NXT. But like there's so many problems going on. Our women's world champion Io Sky isn't wrestling. She's barely on TV. They're not putting her on TV. Tiffany Stratton's reign is like whatever, and she's facing Nia Jax because yes, everyone wanted that again for the millionth time. Like, they're giving titles to the same. Becky Lynch won the Intercontinental Women's title, and it's like, great, let's give her yet another championship. Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank for whatever reason, even though LA Knight was like low-key right there. Mariah May got Def Rebelled and is now being called Blake Monroe. Like, what the heck? Like, I'm sorry. I just have to be so honest. I don't care. And I have gone through this kind of phase with wrestling before. Goldberg is back because why not? Thank you for Cap for writing that. But like I've gone through this period before where I just don't care and I don't associate, and then like something happens and I'm like, wow, and I get back into it. But this has been one of the longer spiels of me losing interest because I'm just bored. Like nothing's happening. Bianca Belair is not even on TV, so I don't even have a reason to care. Rant over.
I just think it's so oversaturated right now. Like, why are we having pay-per-views like every 2 weeks and then they sprinkle in the Saturday night main events? The fact that Saturday night main event, Evolution, and the NXT pay-per-view are all on the same weekend. Give me a break. I need a break. Like, it just, and I'm trying. Like, I still watch Raw because it's on Netflix. Like I said, I can't watch SmackDown live, so I normally just like watch like a highlights video on YouTube. But the only like exciting part on SmackDown to me is Naomi potentially cashing in. Like that's the only thing
I care about
now.
that. I'm interested in that.
Yeah, and then the Queen of the Ring tournament with Asuka being back, which I do love. I think she's looking good. I don't see any ring rust at all, and
yeah, but
I'm interested to see.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but like my point goes back to
fine.
not being enough effort into it, because why was that like not a surprise? Asuka's been gone for a long time, and you're just like, hey, so Asuka will be facing Alexa Bliss, and it's like, hello? Could we not have been like, Alexa Bliss will have a mystery opponent? And it's like, why couldn't you do that? And I'll tell you why they don't do it, because they don't care. They don't give a shit. They're so bored in that writing room, and it's so evident because there's no effort. And that, as a viewer, is so exhausting and disappointing, because it's like, well, the people writing these shows don't care. So why the fuck should I care? Like.
But the fact that Asuka was on the graphic, on the tournament bracket graphic before they even told us that she was coming back.
Yeah.
Please. I can't. The Kyrie's wasn't a surprise return. They told us she was coming. Asuka wasn't a surprise return. They told us she was coming. But Becky was a surprise return. Make it make sense. I can't.
And they've proven
I
that they
am
can handle
Looking
surprises
forward to
very
the Queen
well.
of the Ring tournament, though.
I'm
Yeah, of
not.
course.
I'm
We
not.
saw
Who gives a shit about that
what?
tournament? They don't care.
Oh,
They're not putting any effort into it, girl. Like Zelina Vega winning that tournament, and then she had the crown for like a day, and then they're like, "All right, you're Zelina Vega again." And it's like they just don't care. I don't know.
but maybe they'll change.
Uh,
I feel like it's like having a toxic boyfriend. Like you keep hoping that he's gonna change because you love him so much,
mm,
and like you're like, but he'll change. He'll change for us, and it, it's, and then you get disappointed over and over, but
over and
you
over
stay
again.
anyway.
It's like
And
like
listen,
WWE is so capable of handling surprises well. Like Mariah May being at NXT, I didn't see that coming, and then Lord, what's another? Oh yeah, Gunther randomly dethroning Jey Uso was kind of surprising. Didn't really see that coming. But so like, it's not that they can't do it; it's just that
Mhm.
they don't care. And the fact that they do it sometimes and then they're not able to, like, that shows, oh, you can do this, you just don't care. So.
Mhm. And listen, AEW is not any better. I swear they have a pay-per-view like every 3 weeks right now also.
No, they're way better with their
They're
pay-per-views. Like, they're much more spread out.
Well, I feel like they'll have one, and then immediately the next day I see an Instagram post for the next one, and it's like, hello?
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
I'm like, hold on.
Hold
Hold
the
on. What's that?
That is
You know
true.
that video that's like, what does she say? She's like, guys, slow down. I got tiny legs and a frozen margarita. Have you seen
Oh,
that
yeah.
video?
I know what
On
you're talking about.
TikTok?
Yeah.
That's how
That
I
is very
feel right
bad.
now. Hold on.
It's just
But
too
yeah,
much.
so
I don't know.
we're tired. And I think on top of that, it's also like I feel like social media has made it so much worse because I can't scroll like on the Made Us in the Ring Instagram without just seeing like video after video after video after video of pretty much everything that happened on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, TNA, everything. You know what I mean? So then it's just like
Yeah.
constantly being fed to me, and maybe that's my fault because of the algorithm. But like, I'm exhausted, and there's no reason that we should be having Night of Champions literally this Saturday, and then in 2 weeks ish, 3 weeks, we have Saturday Night Main Event, NXT. Which pay-per-view is it? And Evolution. It's crazy.
Great American Bash?
Is it? Which oof.
I think
We need to change that title,
All
y'all.
In is coming up. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's supposedly why they brought Goldberg back, because they want to have a big money match to counteract All In. So
hilarious. But I will say Gunther taking the title from Jey Uso was pretty funny. WWE ate that. They ate that one little thing. I was very happy. I was happy. Because it just shouldn't have happened to begin with. It just shouldn't.
Yes, they should have.
Okay, yeah, maybe, but not by that tap out at WrestleMania. That was so crazy. And no.
Well, yeah, that was terrible. But let's get into the Night of Champions predictions.
I don't even know what the
Listen,
card
Linda,
is. I have no idea.
I'm not excited about this pay-per-view, really. So it is what it is. We're still gonna talk about it because that's what we do here. I just wish there was another women's match on the card.
I'm excited to see what matches, because I have no idea what matches. I genuinely don't know what matches are on this card, so I'm excited to find out. I don't know. They're doing that? Really?
Well, we have, yes, Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the U.S. Championship.
Oh, brother, who put this on?
Oh, brother, this guy
Guy
stinks.
stinks. No, thank you. Are you kidding me, dude? AEW looking like a masterpiece right now. Brother,
I mean,
someone said that.
literally, brother, because they're family. I'm going with Jacob Fatu. I don't see any universe in which Solo Sikoa is winning this match.
I could see them doing it just because they haven't given him a main roster title yet. So I could see them just randomly doing it to try to, because Solo's not really relevant right now. Now that Roman Reigns is like, I don't really care anymore. And they're not doing the bloodline versus bloodline beef, thank God. But yeah, they'll probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to him. So I'm going to go with Solo because I could see
Okay.
them being like, oh, no one cares about Solo, so let's give him a title so people might care.
Are you writing these down?
No, I should probably do that.
Maddie's
Or-
slacking on her job.
Pretty much. I'll just
Yeah,
type
I mean,
it instead of going on my phone.
like I said, I don't particularly care about this match. There's gonna be tomfoolery with what's his name? Something Mateo. What is it?
Oh, that dude. I don't know. What's his name?
JC Mateo. I think that's his name.
Jason. What's his
No,
name?
JC.
Oh yeah, that's that. No, that is his name. Yeah. The
Yeah.
Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Corn on the Cob. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be involved somehow. That just is what it is. Next we have
Asuka's
the
in the
Queen of the
finals.
Ring match. Asuka versus we don't know yet because Roxanne Perez is facing Jade Cargill tomorrow on Raw. Who do you think is gonna win that match?
Hopefully Roxanne.
Please, I hope Naomi costs Jade the match so that we can kind of still keep that going, but Jade doesn't look weak. Because I like honestly, I don't think it would go over well having Jade versus Asuka right now.
Oh my god, no! And the match just probably wouldn't be super great, but I would love to see Asuka versus Roxanne. I think that would be such an amazing match.
But then who would you want to win? Like
Roxanne.
Roxanne. What's that
Great song? No, I think it should be Roxanne. And I know some people want Asuka, and it's like totally understandable. But she also has been gone and only randomly came back for this tournament.
Yeah.
Sirens in the back. And Roxanne has been doing amazing on the main roster, and I would love to see her get some kind of reward for it.
And I think she would look so cute with that crown.
Yeah.
And I would hope that she actually like wears it consistently, like Zelina did when she won. Because like Nia wore it for a little while. Gunther didn't wear it at all when he won.
No.
But yeah, so I want to see like whoever wins actually wear it consistently and like lean into the persona and get introduced as the Queen of the Ring, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like King Woods was a fun little era when Xavier Woods won. So I want to see them do like that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm also gonna say Roxanne as my prediction. I think I don't think they're gonna have Asuka win. Let me see what the chat thinks.
Didn't they change Asuka's theme back to her original one?
Yes.
I actually liked the Def Rebel one. I liked it better. I thought it was really, really, that was one of like, Def Rebel will drop like a bunch of terrible, terrible themes, and then they'll just do like banger themes like Asuka's. It's difficult to name another one because there's not many good ones. But I thought her new theme was pretty good. So kind of sad, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, next up we have Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship.
You could tell I'm not keeping up with wrestling. I had no idea this was even like being built. Oh my god. That's kind of lame.
Well, so what happened is that AJ was getting interviewed. Dom and Liv interrupt the interview, and then like they were talking trash back and forth. And then over the next few weeks, like Finn was supposed to take AJ out so that he couldn't come for the title, and then he failed. Then JD was supposed to take AJ out, which that match was actually very good. JD McDonough versus AJ Styles, because like they're both kind of similar in the way that they wrestle, so it was actually a very good match. But then he failed to take AJ out, so now AJ's coming for the title.
Finn Balor struck again.
Truly,
great to hear. Nothing's changed with that.
Always and forever.
Finn Balor.
Again, I don't see them giving the title to AJ Styles because, like, what for? No. I don't see any benefit. To be fair, you didn't see any benefit of Becky getting the IC title either. So.
And I still don't.
And that happened. So I guess theoretically it could happen.
I'm going to go with Dom.
But do I want to be different just so we don't have the same things? Or do I go with my gut?
Go with your gut.
All right. Then I'll also say Dominic Mysterio.
All right. I'm going to win this prediction game anyway, which is sad because I haven't even been watching the damn shows.
What makes you think that I won't win?
Because it's rare that you win the prediction game. Like, I've beat you so many times. I did it last time, too. For Money
Rude.
I won that.
It's true. And you didn't even get to rub it in my face.
No. That's why I'm doing it now.
All right. Then we have the King of the Ring with Randy Orton versus either Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso.
Love Randy so much. Why is he in the finals yet again? Second year in a row? He's probably not gonna win. So you're gonna have him lose in the finals 2 years in a row? It's kind of crazy.
What if he wins though?
Girl, I mean, if it's Jey Uso, then please, Randy. Oh my god. But if it's Cody, yeah, no.
Here's the crazy part though, is I don't feel that any of the three of these men need to win King of the Ring.
Yeah, no. Them being like, by the way, Jey Uso's joined. I was like, shut up, dude. He just lost the title. Like, why is he in this?
I could listen, if he beats Cody on SmackDown and then it ends up being Randy versus Jey, I'm going with Jey as my prediction because I think that they would 100% put the crown on him to continue the like yeet look gimmick. You know what I mean?
So
and being the people's person. So,
but he's, I don't know. I'm so over that gimmick. Like, I just can't hide it anymore. Like, I still love Jey, but I'm just like, this gimmick is so dumb.
Well, I think the main problem for me now is that, the King of the Ring, it used to just be like kind of a position that you held, in the company. But now it's all about getting the title shot at SummerSlam.
Right.
So do they do Randy and have him face John again? Or do they do Cody and have him face John again? Or do we have Jey and have him face Gunther yet again? So it's like, I don't think any of the three of them need. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And I feel like they should just have Randy win, because if you're gonna have him in the finals and have him lose 2 years in a row, like, that's pretty shitty. So I don't think, because if Cody wins, he's not gonna win the title back. He's not gonna win it back at SummerSlam. Like, they're gonna give it to him probably towards the end of the year. Jey, no, because I don't think any of us want to see Jey versus Gunther again. So have Randy win. and then everyone liked that match. Have them face each other one more time at SummerSlam for shits and gigs. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that'd be fun. Then have some
Well,
Seth cash-in type thing. Have him fail. It'll be funny. There you go.
I'm still not over that. I'm still mad about Seth winning Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
that is so
that's
unbelievable.
No.
And all of those like graphics on Instagram that are like, are we in 2014? Because John is here, Nikki's here, and Seth is Mr. Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. They got Naomi one at least. That was a great decision.
And like I said before, if they have her be the first woman to not successfully cash in, I will lose my mind, because how could you do that to our first Black woman Miss Money in the Bank? Absolutely
That would be actual racism at that point. Like,
not kidding. I'll be calling them out.
We will. They should give her like a caution tape briefcase too.
I think they're going to. I think Naya's gonna like destroy her briefcase, and then they're gonna give her.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah.
Kane said, "Mary, trust me, Naomi is taking that title at SummerSlam." Ooh, I'd be so hyped. Naomi might fail her cash in because it can happen. I mean, obviously it could happen, but I don't want it to happen.
It should not.
Nikki ASH should have been the first woman to fail her cash in. Absolutely. There is no reason that she should have taken the title off Charlotte. Oh my God.
That was crazy. And then she just lost. She had her first title defense and lost it.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Well, crazy.
Moving on. Last but not least is John Cena versus CM Punk. Is this for the title? I don't know. Either way,
maybe. I did know about this one at least. I knew this one was happening.
Well, yeah, it has your fave, CM Punk.
Yeah. The pipe bomb promo from John, I actually did watch that. That was pretty crazy.
It was okay. I don't know how I felt about it. I feel like it's being overhyped, but that's just me.
Why do you feel like it's being overhyped?
I feel like it didn't give everything. I just feel like it didn't give everything that he was trying to give, especially like the call outs of like Cesaro and Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth, and Matt Cardona. I think those were like cheap.
Did you hear the theory about that? Like, he actually wasn't calling out those specific people. He was calling out Matt Cardona, reference to Matt Jackson, Nick Nemeth, reference to Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, and then Claudio CC Colt Cabana, which is obviously someone who CM Punk has beef with. Like, I don't know if that was what he was trying to do, you know, but if that was actually what that was, kind of genius.
Yeah, I didn't hear that theory, but that's interesting if it is.
That would be cool.
P.S. I miss Cesaro.
Yeah, no, same.
But also, I think another reason that I didn't like this segment was because of the stupid Slim Jim thing on the table. Why are we putting advertisements on the tables now?
They had like a Venmo or Cash App thing on the Money in the Bank briefcase too. Like, they're just so
shut up.
Yeah. They're so blatant about it.
I didn't even notice that. But like, why are we putting ads on the tables?
Crusty. It's so crusty.
Crusty, dusty, musty, Slim Jim. Sorry. I don't even like what are they? The beef sticks. What is it called?
Yeah, no, that's gross. Slim Jims, snapping to beef jerky, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
No.
Anyway, so I think that kind of took away like the seriousness of the moment, because I was just like so annoyed about the advertisement.
True.
So, and then CM Punk's just dead on the table the whole time while John's just monologuing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But who are you predicting to win this match?
John Cena. So much enthusiasm set into it. This show is gonna suck, dude. This show's gonna suck. And it's just gonna be boring, and no one cares about Night of Champions. It's just an excuse to give Saudi Arabia more money. So, just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Them making up for the fact that Crown Jewel's going to be in Australia this year. Like, I don't know.
Still never really got like a proper explanation about that, because it's like, wasn't Crown Jewel like a signature Saudi Arabia show?
Yes. And literally their championship is supposed to be their championship, like Saudi
Right.
Arabia's championship. So
Crazy.
I don't know. But we'll see how this goes. Are you gonna be watching live?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably
think-
going to get home from work and stay off social media all night and then just film my reactions to it.
Well, because I probably will watch it later.
Yeah, I just like maybe fast forward through some stuff, you know? It's like it's not an exciting lineup
Mm-hmm.
by any means. So it's just exhausting.
Like,
These boring shows are so exhausting.
The only match that I'm really excited for, well, have any excitement for, is Asuka versus whoever.
Yeah.
That's about it. But as far as this match goes, John versus CM Punk, obviously going with John, because CM Punk's not winning this title. It ain't happening.
Yeah, no.
He can try, but it ain't happening.
He can try.
And he's gonna try. I wish that their match was like maybe gonna have some sort of stipulation. And I know I say that for a lot of things, but like, I don't know. I need something. I need the stakes to be just like a little bit higher.
Give us something, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. How do you feel so far, just like really quick before we head out, about like Cena's retirement tour as a whole so far?
Kind of a flop.
Mm.
Not like terrible.
Okay.
But I agree with Trey. It's not been impressed. I mean, I would say some of the matches have been impressed. Like that match with Randy was pretty good. Okay. Like I don't know. It's nothing. I'm not excited about it. Like it's not. I think turning him heel was just not a good move. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either. It was just a strange choice, but maybe he wanted to do something different for this last little bit, and then he's gonna be ultimate face turn, come November. Maybe in San Diego. Wait, is that October or November?
November.
I don't know. Okay. We'll slay. Maybe we'll see the John Cena face turn at Survivor Series.
Period.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Again, sorry about last week. We'll try to like make sure we're here all the time, but sometimes life be life in. I know you guys get it. You guys are always super supportive of us and send us messages just to make sure that we're doing okay, and we really appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
So make sure to like this video, leave a comment down below which match you're most excited for, if any. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok if you aren't already. Subscribe to the podcast. And Maddie, take us out.
You guys can't be mad that we weren't here last week because it was Logan Paul's fault. So